This is the series where I show you the best Rocket League settings, and if these help you, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what settings you want next. So I'm going to show you the best freestyle settings in Rocket League, with the perfect balance between your car feeling really light and also having the ability to do stalls consistently, just like that. But doing stalls consistently with these settings and having the perfect balance to be able to do freestyle moves and feel really light with your car, and I'm going to be showing you these settings in this video. So the first setting is the gameplay. All of this is default really, there's nothing special going on here, but if it looks a bit different, just switch it up and give it a go. So now for the camera, I've got my field of view at 110, my distance at 250. This is because I prefer my car to be closer to the ball, my camera closer to my car I mean. Then my height at 100 and angle at -3. If you're more of a musty flick player, maybe change it to 110 and -4. So I personally always have liked it at 100 and -3. If you prefer doing flip resets, try -6 or -7. Some old players used to have it -9. So just give a load of settings a go, see what works best for you, as just use these as like a middle ground, and just put them higher and put them lower until there's something you like. Some people use 90, I think 100 is the best. Stiffness 0.65, I like my camera to be very locked onto my car. I don't like it moving around much, so that's why I've got it at this. But just do whatever you like. For example, if you like your camera moving away from your car, put it down to 0.3, 0.35, but I've always liked having it really locked onto my car, so around 0.65 perfect for me. These two don't matter at all, and these last two don't matter too much, but I actually really like inverted swivel. This is basically how you air dribble your car and how you do flip resets, like multiple flip resets. There's just the way the camera moves around your car. I've known a lot of really good freestylers to use inverted swivel. It's like how the camera moves there, and when I'm doing a long air dribble, it's just how the camera moves, and I feel like this is really good in my opinion. I mean, I'm showing you literally the worst freestyling I've done. So it's just how the camera moves under your car here. I personally really like it and think it adds a lot. It's like there, that was a pretty long air dribble, and I feel like inverted swivel helped me score that. So I'd really recommend you give it a go and try it out. Now my keybinds, I've got power slides on L1, and I've got arrow left and arrow right on R1 and L1. This is so I can do these stuff here, stuff like that, and also to do I don't know, like there's stuff you can do for like stall cancels where you have to use L1 and R1, so always use both. There's also things where you can, it's difficult explaining, but you have to have R1 binded as well as L1 for freestyle in my opinion. So I think it just helps a lot for a lot of different mechanics. So then that's all of my settings I've changed. Everything else is completely default. Then I've got 250 for both of these. This is a perfect middle ground. Air dribbling is best at 1, and musties and flip resets is better around 3. So I think this is perfect in the middle, so I can do air dribbles really well, and I can also do my musties and flip resets really well. Then for controller dead zone, I think it's really important to have it at 0.15. You see people say just put it 0.3. I've known people to stall consistently at 0.05. It really doesn't matter what dead zone you are, it's just how you stall. So just learn to stall with 0.15 and you're perfect. And this makes my car feel really light, and I really like this. I can go into comp like this as well. But your dodge dead zone 0.4, I feel like this makes my car feel really light, and it's around default as well, so that's just a good trade-off if you haven't changed your settings before. So that's all of my camera controls and keybinds. If you enjoyed this or learned something in this video, give us a thumbs up and comment below what settings I should do next. And I'm going to show you the rest of my settings now with my future self. So the first important setting I would change is the nameplate scale. It's originally at 100%, but I think it's pretty important for you to put it up to 120%. I actually got this off watching Rizzo's video, and he said that he puts it up to 120%, and I do feel like it actually makes a difference in comp. It makes you see your opponents easier. It's just all round better for comp in my opinion. So I would give it a go putting it up to 120%, as I feel like it actually does make a difference. Nameplate modes, default, match notifications, I think it has all when you start the game. So if you're new to the game, I would put this up on time updates only. It does make the screen a lot less cluttered, and it's just a lot better in my opinion for just playing in general. It makes the experience a lot better. And I think this is turned on originally. If you're new to the game, make sure to turn that off. And team colored boost meter, if you've seen people play on like TikTok or YouTube or stuff like that, some of the time their boost meter is a bit different colour. A lot of people ask me, why is it that colour, or how do you make it that colour? And I see a lot of comments on other people's videos saying, how is it that colour? And that's because this is normally turned off and you want to turn that on. I feel like that actually makes the game look a lot better in my opinion. So make sure to turn that on, as that actually does make the game look really cool. And everything else in here is just default. So now on video settings, everything's on performance. Having everything on performance does make it look a lot better in my opinion. You might see some of the pros have like high quality, performance, quality or whatever. But I feel like most of the time, if anyone's got those settings on, it's to make their game look better for you to watch it, if you know what I mean. So when they're playing by themselves, they might have everything on performance. But when they're recording their videos or they're live streaming, they have it on quality to make their game just look better for the audience. So I feel like just keep it on performance. If your computer's really good, maybe change a few settings to see what you can get away with. But I feel like it's more important for your game to run smoothly than look better. So make sure to keep it the basic settings, and after you've kind of got your PC working well, then make the settings a bit higher up. And obviously this is high quality, otherwise your game is just going to look rubbish. Now I'd have master volume up and I'd have gameplay volume up. I don't really see any point of having these ones on as well. But I'm just a player that just plays without audio. I mainly do freestyle, so I don't think it's necessary to have audio. But for comp, it's actually pretty important to have audio on, so make sure your master volume stays up. Actually, I'll leave it here for now for you. Actually, no, I won't. It's like... But there's nothing else in this settings that are not default. So now for chat, I would also change this to teammates only a lot of the time, as there's not actually any point speaking to the other team really, and it just makes everything get toxic. So just keep it on teammates only, and everything's just default here. Nothing's different at all except from these two up here. These are different. And now for the quick chat, this is my quick chat, but it doesn't really matter too much. Just do whatever you want. I never use quick chat, but this is my ones if you're wondering. And now I'm going to show you a few of my presets. I actually think that the preset on your card does actually matter and depends how you play. For example, if I'm playing with one like this, I might not play as well as if I play with this one. So I've just got a few paint finishes for you to try. I always play better with Metallic Pearl or Exo. I don't know why, but I just always play better with Exo or Metallic Pearl. So I'd give it a go. And if you pick Metallic Pearl or Exo, I'd always pick black as the secondary, and also pick quite a dark colour for the primary. I just always play a lot better like that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's placebo or what it is, but I would give it a go yourself. Then for the boost, I always use black standard. I always think black standard's the best, just in general play. I mean, obviously, I feel like if you had one like this, you just wouldn't play as well. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I would give it a go yourself and try it out. Then also for the trail, I always find myself playing better with just a normal classic black. Or you can use light speed black as well. That one looks pretty good. So I think just the more basic your car is, the better your play. I really do think that. So I'd just mess around with these different decals and stuff as well, and see what you best play with, and just give it a go. And that's everything for this video. So make sure to sub, as I'm trying to hit 10k subs, and it's going to help me a lot if you sub, as every sub matters. Hit the like button, as I'm trying to hit 40 likes in this video. And also YouTube recommended you one of these videos, so make sure you go and watch those videos.